Hello, my beloved family of Earth. Sending you all so much love wherever you are across this beautiful world. I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the energy updates and themes that are happening on the Earth right now. I want to talk a little bit about this solar eclipse energy and the bridge collapse in Maryland, and just some of the themes that have been taking place over this last year. It's been really, really intense. So, I was shown the architecture back in 2012 of this fallen matrix that we've been existing within. I was shown the false ascension matrix in the astral plane. And through years and years of grid work and remote view, I was part of my mission was to become a witness of all the crimes against humanity. And little did I know that this was going to be my mission and ascension journey. I thought it was going to be rainbows and butterflies, but it turns out that it wasn't for me. And I have been a polarity integrator and really just on the front lines to bring awareness and truth to the collective, for the last 15 years of my life. And it has not been an easy journey. It's been very intense to witness all of these crimes that have been committed against the angelic human Christos race for thousands and thousands of years. I also have tapped into our galactic history extensively. And a lot of the themes and the patterns that we see playing out right now is a final conflict of this spiritual warfare that is a very old spiritual war against the human race. And so these eclipse energies that are happening on the planet, the one that is coming up, this is the full solar eclipse, this is going to bring a very potent and powerful shift in the collective consciousness. These eclipses are basically mini solar flashes that are designed to pull all of the darkness out of our bodies, out of the planet, out of the collective consciousness, to bring all of the things to the surface that were hidden. And so the light, as many of you know, is shining brighter than ever. All of this plasma and photonic light that's coming in is really at a level that we've never experienced in these human bodies before. So the DNA upgrades and the ascension symptoms have been off the charts. And so we have to understand that these eclipses, they bring a shift in consciousness at rapid levels. They force us to grow, they force us to evolve, they force us to ascend. And is as potent and powerful and beautiful as these energies are, they also bring a lot of the darkness to the surface, so they can feel very uncomfortable. You can feel very uncomfortable in your own body because we are being purged and purified of all of the things that are not aligned to the light, not aligned to God and to love. And so the negative forces that have been running our planet, the negative angelics for thousands of years that have kept us in a system of enslavement, they use these powerful, potent portals and gateways to their own negative agenda. Now, I'm sure many of you already know this. So the Maryland bridge collapse, we obviously know was a stage. These negative beings are trying to push really hard for their one world order, full takeover of planet Earth, and to stop the ascension of the human race, which we know is not happening because we're on the ascension timeline already. But we need to just realize that these beings have been controlling our planet for thousands and thousands of years, and they are like feral animals right now, backed into a corner. So they are not connected to their soul, they're not connected to their emotions, their emotional body. And they don't care what happens to the earth. They don't care what happens to humanity. So they're going to try to do everything they possibly can on the way out, right? And so we have to understand too that all the old systems that we've been existing within for thousands of years, they all need to be dissolved and dismantled. The economy cannot stay the way it is. The cost of living, the cost of food, the cost of housing, it is astronomical. And not a lot of people are talking about this. So these negative agendas, their goal is to try to crash the economy, to try to destroy our world as much as they possibly can, on the way out. And so we have to keep that in mind. Without going into fear, we need to start really pulling out of these systems. We need to make sure that we have, food and water and things that we need for ourselves and our families without going into fear, but we can't bypass what is happening on planet Earth right now. Part of our spiritual ascension and initiation is our willingness to face the darkness, to look at the darkness, okay, and integrate the darkness. We are all polarity integrators. We live in a system of duality and polarity. And so there's a lot of people in the spiritual community that choose to bypass all of the things that are happening on the planet and stay in the frequency of love and light, which I totally honor and respect because, as I've said to many of you before, I hold a baseline frequency of love and light at all times. I am an indigo starseed. I am a way shower of God. I am a defender of truth. I stand up to the darkness. I face the darkness. This is what I've been doing for 15 years now. After being shown the false ascension matrix and understanding the crimes against humanity that have been committed against us for thousands of years, it was a duty of mine and a responsibility of mine to be on the front lines during this time. And I do not spiritual bypass because we can't spiritual bypass. We all need to come together as a humanity, as one, under God, together for this liberation of an entire human race, human species, and the planet. We came here to be the ground crew, to help liberate our planet from the dark controllers and the dark agendas so we can create a new earth together, okay? So we have to understand these things, that this is our initiation right now. And bypassing is not what we're supposed to do. We need to anchor the love, anchor the light, anchor the higher frequencies. But we also all need to come together to face this darkness, witness it, and speak the truth for those who can't speak. We have a Holocaust and a genocide taking place right now in Palestine and Israel that has been going on since last October, and not a lot of people are talking about it. They need us. Humanity needs us. We are all one together. We came here to work together to create a new world. This is a time to be of service at levels unimaginable. We are needed right now. And so we need to come together to face these crimes against humanity. The whole world has to know what has been happening to us. And the clarion call went out, and this year is going to bring a lot of intensity. There's going to be a lot more disclosure of the crimes against humanity that all of us are going to have to witness. And it's not going to be easy. Trust me. In the beginning of my awakening journey, I had to face all of these things. And I'm talking about the darkest of the darkest things I had to face and remote view in my grid work sessions and my meditations and all of the work that I do. And it was not easy. I went through a depression for years to transmute that. But this is the only way we're all going to create a golden age timeline, is if we are able to witness these things and stand up together in unity consciousness for our fellow brothers and sisters of humanity. Okay, so these solar energies are going to bring a potent and powerful next level shift in our trajectory of our ascension journey. So I just want everyone to be prepared for that and to know that we are in the pinnacle of spiritual warfare. We're in the pinnacle of our ascension shift. No one said it was going to be easy. We are breaking free and dissolving all of these old structures that have been anti-life and anti-God. And we are moving into a more beautiful consciousness, Christ consciousness world that is centered in love and unity. So, of course it's going to be intense. We are all working through so much right now, but please do not spiritual bypass. This is our initiation right now, and our humanity needs us. So let us come together in love. Let us stick together. Let us keep sharing the truth and anchoring the love and the light together. Okay? I'm here if you all need anything, and it is my honor to be of service to you during these times. So I invite you to just stand tall in your light, but don't be afraid to face this darkness, because it's us that is transmuting, and we are the ones that are creating this new earth golden age timeline. We are needed now more than ever before. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.